Hi everybody. This is going to be a series of poems which I'll read or recite once a week called the Liberator poems. And for any of you who used to enjoy the Liberator spaceship, you'll know why I've chosen that particular name. But for anybody else who's suffering in lockdown at the moment, more like we mostly are, all of us, I think liberation is a very pertinent word. We all want to be liberated. We all want to get back to our normal lives. And so I thought I'd offer up these poems to give us a little bit of sustenance, to uplift the spirits a little bit of spiritual sustenance, to connect us with nature, hopefully, and hopefully to make us laugh at times. The reason that I'm doing these poems at all is to raise money for Age UK. I've been particularly moved and touched by the stories I have been hearing about the elderly in care homes, the awful stories of people suffering and dying on their own without their families around them. And so I thought there is one thing I would like to do, which is to try and raise money for this group of people. And Age UK is my chosen charity. So if you feel you can donate, even if it's a small amount, I'd be enormously grateful. And if you'd like a particular poem dedicated to you, I really would ask you to donate for that. Thank you. Okay, so the first poem I'm going to recite tonight is called Hokusai Says. It's a particular favourite of mine, and it was written by Roger Keyes. Hokusai says, look carefully. He says, pay attention. Notice. He says, keep looking. Hokusai says, there is no end to seeing. He says, look forward to getting old. Keep changing. We just get more of who we really are. He said, get stuck. Accept it. Repeat yourself as long as it is interesting. He says, keep doing the things that you love. He says, keep praying. He says, every one of us is a child. Every one of us is ancient. Every one of us has a body. He says, every one of us is frightened. He says every one of us has to find a way to live with fear. He says everything is alive. Shells, buildings, people, fishes, mountains, trees. Wood is alive. Water is alive. Everything has a life of its own. Everything lives inside us. He says, live with the world inside you. He says it doesn't matter if you draw or write books. He says it doesn't matter if you chop wood or catch fish. He says it doesn't matter if you sit and stare at ants on your veranda or the shadow of trees and leaves in your garden. It matters that you care. It matters that you feel. It matters that you notice. It matters that you let life live through you. Contentment is life living through you. Joy is life living through you. Satisfaction and strength is life living through you. Peace is life living through you. He says, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Love, feel. Let life take you by the hand. Let life live through you.